Saitech and welcome back to my channel Saitech. In today's we'll try to talk about what are the top 5 phones which I'll be suggesting between the price range of 15,000 to 20,000 rupees. So this is a question which was asked by plenty of subscribers asking me to tell me the best phone under this kind of price range, and next we'll try to do the price range between 20 to 25,000 and 25,000 to 30,000. So stay tuned for those videos, friends. Definitely I'll try to upload this kind of price range videos as soon as possible for you all. So right now there is a Flipkart sale is going on. That is the reason I thought of making this video really fast for most of the people who are actually looking to buy. So first you need to decide, friends, which type of processor you're looking to buy. So there are 3 processors different available right now in this kind of price range. One is from the Snapdragon, next is Exynos, next is Dimensity processor. So based upon this process, I can give you the one best phone which is available right now, which is a Poco X3 Pro, which is from the Snapdragon processor. So which has got really price of 18,999, as you can see, friends. So which is a pretty close to kind of high range performance you can expect from this Poco X3 Pro, because it has got the Snapdragon 860 processor and which has got the UFS storage 3.1 as well. This is the only phone below 20,000 which has got this much of powerful in this kind of performance, friends. So which is a Poco X3 Pro device. So this price range is below 20,000 rupees. This is what the phone I will be recommending for most of the users. If you are planning to buy the phone for the gaming, so then you can buy the Poco X3. There are a couple of advantages, like not only processor, the display has got 120Hz and 240Hz touch sampling rate, 240Hz and UFS 3.1. This all is a perfectly combination for the gamers with the dual stereo speaker setup. That is what I like in this Poco X3 model mainly. But there's a couple of other things you need to remember, friends. The phone doesn't have any kind of 5G at this point. That is another slightly let down. So in the Snapdragon processor 860, this is the one phone which we got first option. So second preference, if you want the 5G, and you want the really good performance under the 20,000, then there's a phone which is called the iQOO Z3 device, so which I did get recently hands-on with the iQOO Z3, and the performance is really good. So the reason why I'm saying is because just yesterday I did upload a video on the Antutu benchmark test in the iQOO Z3. After 3 times continuously doing the Antutu benchmark test, this is the only phone which the score has been increased when compared with the first test to third test, and temperature is also really low. So make sure to watch that video, friends. It's really shocking. It's really good on the iQOO Z3, not only based on one test, based on the multiple tests, even the 3D benchmark and even the CPU throttling test, plenty of other tests which I did on this phone. Everything is really good in terms of the performance wise, but there are a couple of disadvantages with this phone as well, but I'll try to talk those in the next video. But this is another phone which you got the under 20,000 price range, so which has 5G and which has really very good powerful processor and which is really interesting for the gamers. So this is another phone which I can actually suggest you to buy. And this phone has got the 120Hz refresh rate display and with 180Hz touch sampling rate, so slightly less than the Poco X3's 240Hz touch sampling rate, little bit but not much. So this is a quick difference, friends, between the Poco X3 and the iQOO Z3 device. And this phone has got the fast charging support as well. That is also another future-proof option, and better camera than the Poco X3 Pro, and better cooling as well. That is what matters right now. So these 2 phones for the gamers mostly I would like to suggest. So now let's talk into the normal user point of view. And in the normal user point of view, I think the Dimensity 800U processor will be the really best, and which is the only Dimensity processor which is present below 20,000 with high performance. So that is what, friends, in the Dimensity 800U you can get the Antutu benchmark scores about close to 330 and 340 as well. So these are really good for the all-round kind of user and performance. So this is what the processor I would like to remember advise you to buy. And the reason why I'm mentioning this particular Realme X7 is that it's a kind of all-round package you are getting. So you do have the below 20,000 budget range, and you do get the 5G as a future-proof option. You're getting the 5G. Not only that, on the top of that, you're getting really decent specs. With the phone is really less weight, as you can see, dual SIM 5G standby and Super AMOLED display. As you can see, that's a really good advantage. And it's dual stereo speakers with setup with Iris audio certification, cooling system, and even the fast charging. These are the things which makes as an all-round choice for the Realme X1 5G device to phone to buy right now below 20,000. Perfect option to buy. And slightly better, more bands when compared with other companies as well. That is a quite advantage in the Dimensity 800U. So in terms of processor, we got to know, friends, what are the best phones. Now let's check in the Super AMOLED and the AMOLED panels which phone is the best. So first you need to decide what type of user you are. You want the AMOLED panels or you want the IPS LCD panels. So if you want the AMOLED panels, there are plenty of options which are available right now. So from the Realme phones as well, Realme X1, which I just showed you, which has 60Hz display. But there's one more phone which I'll be recommending you. Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. So this is a fourth phone, friends, which is my kind of favorite phone. So the reason is because this has got perfect combination of everything except 5G. So except 5G, this phone has got everything, friends, in this phone for the normal user to survive for the next few years. So except 5G thing. So let's take a look at the specifications. The phone has got the Snapdragon 732G processor. That's quite normal for the normal users. It should be kind of okay, no problem. But you're getting 120 Hz refresh rate, 120 Hz refresh rate, and 1200 nits of peak brightness. And with Super AMOLED display, friends, Super AMOLED you're getting, and 120 Hz refresh rate. That's really good combination in this phone. So that is the reason why I recommended this phone as a fourth option. The only drawbacks are no 5G and slightly weak Snapdragon processor, which is the 732G. So this got released last year, and this should be kind of medium to moderate usage, but not for the heavy gaming usage. That is the reason I did not recommend this phone in the first. So this is another thing which you can consider, friends. And this phone has also got the really good battery, 5000 mAh of battery, and 33 watt fast charging as well. Those are the good advantages for the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max device. And 108 megapixel camera, as you can clearly see, friends, it's a kind of perfect combination, everything you can get in the 20,000 except 5G and not that great performance. You can expect medium to average should be kind of good, but not high-end gaming. So in terms of the camera, you do have two options, which is the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. You do have the option. Another phone which is which has got 108 megapixel is a Realme 8 Pro. As you can see, friends, Realme 8 Pro also got the 108 megapixel lens as well, so which has got slightly advantage of fast charging and slim profile than the other phones. That is what few advantages in this phone which we did see. And even this phone doesn't have kind of 5G. I mean, this has got slightly low processor, which is a 720G processor. So this is slightly low performance when compared with the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max device. So definitely, friends, I would highly recommend you to buy the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max only. And the final fifth phone which I'll be recommending you is a Realme Narzo 30 Pro 5G. So which is kind of slightly close to 15,000 price range. If you decrease the RAM variant, definitely you can get up to 14,999, something around. And if you use the bank cards as well, you can get pretty much a discount. The only drawback for this particular Realme Narzo 30 Pro is that you don't get the Super AMOLED display and you don't get really fast charging when compared with the Realme X7 device. So that is the reason I thought of keeping this mobile phone as a fifth option. But you do get the 5G and you do get the 120 Hz refresh rate and you do get the Dimensity 800U chipset. This is a really good advantage in this phone, which has combination of all the things, like even the huge battery, 50,000 mAh of battery, 5,000 mAh of battery you're having in this device. Sorry for that, friends. So 5,000 mAh of battery. This is a really good thing. So let's get into the conclusion is that first phone I will be recommending you the Poco X3 Pro for the gamers, and next phone would be iQOO Z3 in terms of the performance and slightly 5G as well. That is the advantage. And the third phone I'll be recommending you to buy the Realme X1 Max if you want the Super AMOLED display and combination of everything perfectly in one phone. You can have this phone. So Realme X1 Max with the 5G. And the fourth phone which I will be recommending is the final phone, which is a Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. So you do have really high camera and you do have Super AMOLED plus 120 Hz refresh rate. These two are the really main advantages for the Redmi Note 10 Pro particular Max model particular to buy. And the final fifth phone is a Realme Narzo 30 Pro device. This is the final phone which I'll be asking you to buy. This is another which has got slightly good options but not AMOLED display. So in case if you want AMOLED, you can buy the Realme X1 Max. So these are the 5 phones which are my kind of favorite phones, which if I am trying to buy into this kind of price range, definitely I will looking to buy this kind of mobile phones only. So first you decide, friends, what type of user. You are a gamer, then choose the Snapdragon 860 from the Poco X3 or iQOO Z3 from the Snapdragon 768G. No, if you are a normal user, if you want to use for the next 2 to 3 years, then definitely try to buy the mobile phone which has got the 5G, which is present as an all-rounder in the iQOO Z3 and Realme X1 5G. So thank you for watching this video, friends. I hope this video will be helpful for a lot of users who are actually deciding to buy which phone to buy and why as well. So this is the final conclusion at all, and right now I do not have much of the phones with me to compare and to give you the real-time feedback. That's so sorry for me, friends. Seriously, I wish I could have bought all the phones late, but I did not do that. Sorry for that. So maybe in the future I'll try to buy the phones as soon as possible. So these are the quick impressions, friends, and finally these are the results. So make sure to comment below which phones you are interested to buy and why as well. In case if you have any other doubts, don't forget to comment below as well. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned. Bye.